Welcome everybody to another 2K results video. Thank you everybody that came out to the stream on Friday and last night to end the event. It was absolutely amazing. Last night was the best stream I have ever had, and thank you everybody that came out. Y'all are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for the support. As you see, we have Golden State winning by quite a comfortable margin, almost 400,000 wins. Thank goodness, because that Klay Thompson is definitely a lot better than that Kevin Love, at least for my deck anyway. You see that we did finish in the top 500. It was getting a little dicey there at the end. I know I dropped almost 70 points or 70 ranks in the last like 2 minutes of the actual event, so barely squeaked in there with 4,542 points. If you look at the leaderboard real quick, we only made it by 12 total points. So that was absolutely a really close call. Thank goodness we made it there. We got our 3 event cards, getting ready for that raining threes for next week. But in this video, we're going to take a look at all of the draft board pulls. We're going to check out the pull rates, and we're going to check out that Klay Thompson. That Klay Thompson is a shooting guard, which fits for my lineup. I can't say that I'm too excited, but it is an event card, and it is better than the rest of them, so that is good. But if you do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Also in the description, I do have a link to that Discord channel. Come check that out. We have like 70 people up in there. We do 2v2 matches, post some pictures of our draft board pulls and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun, so come check that out. But first thing, we are going to check out all of the draft board pulls. Alright, so again, I did save everything from Elite all the way on up, and also in the middle of this event, I did hit my 10,000 win mark, so I do have a Legend foil that is also in here, so we're going to check that out as well. And since it is Rivals Clash, of course, you're not going to get as many draft board pulls, at least good ones, than in the Gauntlet or things like that where you get 15 draft picks. But first pull, we got a Carmelo Anthony Elite card. Then we got a Jermaine O'Neal Star card. Klay Thompson Icon. Obviously, we got top 500, and we did get the Klay Thompson. I do not like the picture of the event card, so I haven't checked out any of the other pictures yet, but I think even this picture is better than the event card, so if anything, I can at least use this card for the event. And then we got another Elite card, and our very first Legend pull of the weekend, we got an Elvin Hayes power forward. Unfortunately, if you know my deck, man, power forwards and centers are absolutely not really a use to me. And you'll notice this theme quite a bit in this event anyway. And then we got a Star support card. And then we got another Elite, same Elite as before. Then our second Legend pull, we got a Larry Bird power forward / center. Good card anyway, even with the red focus type. Interesting that it's red instead of green. But that is also nice with these Legend cards. At least it changes the color, so you don't have to keep using green and blue all of the time. So red focus type, even though it's generational talent. And then we got a Star Mike Conley. We got an Elite Al Jefferson, another Elite Derrick Rose. And then our third Legend pull, it is another power forward. We got a Karl Malone. This is a dupe. But again, I'm not too excited about power forwards. I really need guards, point guards specifically, the most out of all of them. I think out of like the 20 Legend cards I have right now, I think close to 15 of them are either power forward or center. So that's unfortunate, but still pretty good pulling 3 Legends in one event. And then we got Star Billy Cunningham. We got a Superstar Kevin Durant. Didn't pull hardly any Superstars this weekend. And then we got a Star Antetokounmpo. We got an Elite Kyle Lowry. A support card Superstar. And then we got an Elite Gordon Hayward. And then for my 10,000th game, you get a foil card. And at your current tier. And for the Legend, I picked up a Wilt Chamberlain center. So it is a foil. obviously, which is awesome. And Wilt Chamberlain, as far as centers go, absolutely amazing card. But again, it is a center, a big man, and those just do not help my deck very much. Obviously, if I were able to pro this, it would do something. But I do have a whole bunch of centers and power forwards. And then we got Andre Iguodala, the brand new star card to end out all of our draft board pulls. So that's going to do it for all of the draft board pulls. You see, I only pulled one single icon, 3 legends, and then I had my 10K reward. And for getting in that top 500, you did get the Klay Thompson shooting guard posterizer. So no generational talent, no even a two-way player, no triple threat, no anything like that, just straight up posterizer on an event card. But the event cards are obviously better than all the rest of them, so I needed it for the reigning threes next week to have the 3rd event card to throw in for that last round. But that is going to do it for all the draft board pulls. Now we are going to check out the pull rates. All of this is going to be at Legend++, so we pulled 167 resets, which obviously during Rivals Clash, since you only get a couple picks each game, this is going to be the event in which you have the most or the least amount of resets. And so 96 Ultra Rare, 29 Epic, 23 Epic Prime, 7 Elite 6-star, 2 Superstar, very low number, 1 Icon, again, very low number, and then 3 Legends, 15 total foils. And so percentages, 57% Ultra Rare, but that Icon, less than 1%, only 1 single Icon the entire event. And then 2 Superstars, which is also really low, 1.2%. So I pulled more Legends than Superstars and Icons, which is crazy. This is Legend++, so supposedly you get more Legends, but you would still think that the pull rates for Superstar and Icon would be more at least. And just to compare it to at least last week's, I know last week's I was only at Legend Plus for that gauntlet, but check out the percentages compared to each other from Legend++ and Legend Plus. It is pretty similar. I mean, the Ultra Rares, the Epics, Epic Primes, I mean, nothing really stands out that is really too much of a difference, except when it comes to Superstar. Obviously, last weekend, I pulled 8 Superstar at 3.2%, and this week I only pulled 2 Superstar at 1.2%. So Legends were pretty much the same, 1.8 this week and 1.6 last week. Not really a big difference. Foils, and last week I had 6 hours of foiler alert, and it was still pretty close to the same, 9% this weekend and then 10.4% last weekend. But that is all the pull rates. That is how they compare to Legend++. Next week, when we have the reigning threes, we can at least compare the Legend++ with a current event. So kind of just to see how that goes. But I'm going to assume that it is pretty similar, because most of the time they are pretty similar regardless of what tier you're at. But that is all the pull rates. And the last thing we are going to do is check out that Klay Thompson when it is all maxed out, see how it compares to Kevin Garnett and to Hakeem Olajuwon. So as you see, pretty decent stats, much better than regular foils, obviously. And I did switch up his picture to the icon picture just because I like that a little bit better. But comparing him to the Hakeem Olajuwon, the Hakeem is 2,211 points better, and the Kevin Garnett is 1,670 points better. So there is a little bit of a difference between these, but like I said, it is much better than having a foil card for the last of the reigning threes. But that is what he looks like when he is all maxed out. 46 out of 46. Good, good card to have, as far as me goes in my deck. But let me know in the comments how y'all did this weekend. Let me know your pulls. What did you finish? What tier did you finish at? What card did you get? If you are interested in checking out that Discord, go down in the description and get that. Also, my Twitter is down there as well. But anyway, until the next video, man, have a great Monday. And thanks again for everybody for the stream. And I'll check y'all later. I'm out. Peace.